So the Dallas Cowboys, they said in their press conference, even with the blockbuster trade that they just had, that they will be looking to move the extra compensation and look to improve this roster. And we know that we are one infinity stone away from this entire roster being complete and being conducive to actually legitimately compete for something greater this season. And that position group that has held us back is the running back position. You look currently at our roster and you cannot look with me on the straight face and say that you're confident with this. One, there's concerns about this running back room and their health. There are guys with previous health conditions and current health conditions. This is a very fragile run room. And then also the split in the ages. We have guys that are in their later years and we have guys who are very fresh and new, but we have nothing clear. We need a clear running back one. The position group should never have lost its value. Running backs are making a comeback again, and us as a team needs to hop back on the trend, because if we saw some of the top teams in the top of the league, them making a move at this position group set their team over the hump. And if we look to do the same, we need to look to be trading for a running back one before the trade deadline. So I have some names here that I want to make on high alert so we can get ready to push these guys. I'm gonna start with the highest of the high and going shooting for the stars, Bijan Robinson, the current running back for the Atlanta Falcons. I know everyone be like, oh, Bijan, you're shooting for the stars. Yeah, I'm shooting for the stars because we just lost a generational player and we got back extra compensation. Now it's time to use that compensation on another high value player. And I think Bijan comes in and instantly makes our team a legitimate Super Bowl contender. I really believe that. The aspect of disrespecting the running back position, him and Jahmyr Gibbs, they are such dynamic runners. He comes in behind our offensive line. He's currently on a rookie deal that's 4 years, $21.9 million. I think he will probably cost you, if maybe a first with some extra compensation, with maybe 2 pick swaps, you do that. And I think Atlanta is a team that I don't believe he's untouchable, because they're always an organization that's looking, and they're not in a clear direction. They're not in a team that look at their roster and that's conducive. There's a lot of question marks on there, so they can be pivoting to a different route at any time. And I think Bijan Robinson, we can do just like we did, give them a king's ransom for a very good player. We have the assets for that. Add him to our team and maximize what we have. The second guy on my list is one that I really want on my team, and that's Jonathan Taylor, the current running back for the Indianapolis Colts. Now, he's a gap scheme, power scheme runner. I love it, but the Indianapolis Colts, look at that situation over there. They just named Daniel Jones as a starting cornerback. I'm no disrespect to Daniel Jones, but I'm just saying they literally just sent a message to the entire league that they have no direction at the head position. So I believe when that's the case, everywhere else they're expendable because they're looking to gather picks. And I think with Jonathan Taylor, him being there, not maximizing his prime and actually going forward, maybe it should be time for them to actually move on from that running back. And I think he could come in and be an instant help for us, an instant RB1 for us, and I would pretty much love it. The third running back I have on this list is Alvin Kamara, the longtime vet, the versatile back out of New Orleans. I think this is very much so very realistic. We know New Orleans is in a state of, a fire sale when it comes to their team. They have a new head coach, a new direction for this franchise. They're trying to get rid of and get out of cap hell. So they're going to be looking, they already been doing it in certain other positions of revolutionizing and becoming younger in a lot of spots. And how to do that is trading off and getting rid of your current contracts. This is one of those ways where you can bring in a layered guy, bringing in somebody that the running back coach is very much so familiar with, and he can get behind his offensive line and you can get him. He can be a former great. Maybe he can come in and be like, have some same impact as an Alfred Morris. I remember when we had Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris, I believe, was a very underrated player that we had for the Cowboys, man. And I'm trying to find that effect to something greater. You know what I'm saying? For this running back one, a true running back one, and he has the pedigree, the feel. Just saw his film last year. This man is still going through holes, with playing with tempo, stopping on a dime, and finishing runs falling forward. this is somebody I would look to target. And then honestly, this is my most realistic favorite. I want to add in Rhamondre Stevenson, the current starting back for the New England Patriots, another team that they have a rookie quarterback in Drake May, but listen, they're looking to they're not going to turn down draft picks at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking to add on assets. And I think Rhamondre Stevenson currently he's on a rookie deal. He's literally on the last year of his rookie deal. I think this is right up the front office's alley. 4-year, $4.5 million rookie deal. It expires this year. So it's cheap at the final year being 1.2 million. This is one of those types of things right here. You know what I'm saying? Projected cost, I'm gonna say maybe a third or fourth rounder because he's young, but you know, you can tax him again with this pick. And I feel like he's a very patient runner, physical. I like, if you've been watching my videos, we've been studying what Shoddy and those coaches been saying all year and what they want from their run game. Power, physicality, setting the tone. I think Rhamondre Stevenson is the embodiment of that. He comes in, he marries well with your offensive line, and he comes in, puts a order and a direction to that running back room. I'll give you some honorable mentions here. Breece Hall for the Jets. The Jets are very, very much so looking to trade him. 4-year, $9 million rookie deal, only a $2.5 million, you know, cap hit. It may cost you a second rounder with that, because he actually has some great production, and it may be able to, you know, swindle you there, but you can talk them all the way down to a third, in my opinion, because they're just looking to make Braylon Allen the main guy. And then also Rachaad White, the kid out of Tampa Bay, that, you know, he lost his job to Bucky Irvin, but he's on a $5.4 million rookie deal as well. May cost you a third to fourth rounder, or maybe it's going to cost you a day 2 pick for sure over there in Tampa Bay. But I think he's going to come in. He has vision. He has a catching element, but I think he can definitely play the power scheme and run scheme well. All of these running backs, the common theme I want you to understand, they come to our running back room and they're instantly the best running back. They're RB1s in our room, and we need to put respect on that. We need to put respect on that as a team. We are one move away from being a legit, I know we lost so much, but being a conducive roster that you can put together and shove it out there to the test and say, hey, we built something. I think running back is the final move with that. You got your guard in the draft. You got your defensive tackle. You got your receiver. You're missing the run game, the one thing that Schottenheimer has been preaching. You cannot go in with the old mindset. All the other top teams have showed you, yes, scheme, offensive line does matter, but if you want your run game to knock the roof off that thing and improve your floor and actually be efficient, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna need a guy who knows how to make a play and play make when nothing is there, or turn a 8-yard run to a 15-yard run. All running backs can't do that. You're going to have to put respect on the RB1, and you're going to have to trade for the RB1. That's been my time, Cowboy Nation. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. Until next time, peace.